Yeah, and hello and welcome to JS Racing. My name is Chris85 and I'm your commentary here tonight. Basically my last commentary for this league due to other leagues where I'm driving in starting next weekend. So yeah, I hope we having a good stream tonight here. Thanks for joining in. And we have a 14 drivers grid here tonight. So JS Racing League was doing a great job to recruit some drivers in the last 2 weeks. We have Jiggle Fingers, one of the new one. We have was, and I call him was for now. Fabi is still in, Steph Willis, MFC Daves, Dawes 96, Jackson Hazek 77 is one of the new ones. Mikkel Magnus, one of the new ones. Hadi, the race winner from last weekend, or from the last 2 weeks ago, and Jim Ladd for sure, our league principal. So the first times coming in, as we see Jordan, race winner from Canada, in his Red Bull. Yeah, welcome to former Spielberg ring, now call it the Red Bull ring. He sets a 1 minute 5.0. Hope the sound as well. The engine noise is really loud. 14 drivers grid here in Austria. This engine, Hadi sets a 148, second place. Viking Rain in his McLaren. He's coming into sector 2 right now. Good exit out of turn 3. Looks like a good sector for now. Can you manage to get out? It looks pretty clean. Now the last 2 critical turns, getting it really well, and he set a 154, a 155. Excuse me. Unholy Red Eye is in the pits. We have Mikkel Magnus 03 had a really strong practice race yesterday, so he is really on a good pace here. Jiggle, that's a 141 provincial pole for now, with a killer time here. And I know I have to say that. While Mikkel, the second runner on the mediums, or it's actually the third runner on the mediums, Unholy sets his 154 with the medium compound as well. Nice turn 3. We have yellow flags all over the place. and it looks really cloudy and dark, so we might is he abandoned his lap? It looks like. So he is not finishing his hot lap. Jim is on his flyer. He is in sector 2, shortly entering the 3rd sector, and he got purple in sector 2. So he's going for a killer time as well. Nice exit. Where is he setting? He's provincial pole, killer time 1 minute 3.8. The first driver under the 1 minute 4. Hope he can keep it clean by tonight's race. He's always good for one fast lap in the qualifying, but the race was really tougher for him. One of the newer ones is MFC DOS 96 in this racing point. He's now going to start his hot lap. Purple in sector 1. Pretty slow on this right-hander here. But it is not giving him a purple sector. Was really slow on the right-hander there. Staffos improves his lap time to a 1 minute 4.006, and MFC Doris goes with a 1.57 up to 10th place. Was is driving his 2nd or 3rd hot lap with his medium compound, so he's losing more and more advantage. For a better strategy, he's slowing down by now. We have OJ Slays, Type 1 Josh, Jackson and Tazek still sitting in the pits. Mikkel is abandoning his lap and is going back into the pits. So we have 5 runners without any lap times yet. The rest is all out on track. Kuski, strong race in Hungary, sitting on 6th. It's basically a really close gap between 2nd and 11th place. No, okay, not 11th place, but so a little bit more than 7 minutes to go in this qualifying session. Jim is sitting on provincial pole. Hardy is now going for the hot lap. He got the softs on. No purple sector 1. Sector 1 is the high-speed sector here, so you might got more downforce, so it might give him an advantage in sector 2 and sector 3. And he's purple sector 2. So he's not going for it. Can he set the killer time as well? We will see it in just a moment. Last turn. There he is coming, and he's getting on 4th place with a 1:43. Decent lap. Stuff Bullets and Jiggle are on odd laps. We have Was on 4-lap old mediums. So he should he's now going into the pits. We have Mikkel. He got traffic, but can he finally finish his lap? He's now on the softs, so he changed his strategy completely. This was a pretty weird transmission between 4th and 5th and 7th and 8th. Sound bug, like always. And he is personals. Oh my goodness, that sounds awful. As he is coming second to last turn. Now last turn, what can he set? No absolute best times. He is setting a 1:41, sitting on 3rd. Steph is in sector 3 with a purple sector 2. So all or nothing for him. No traffic. There he is. What can he put in? A 1:3.9, not enough for pole, but still on second. Jiggle. He might have a time improvement, but not position change. But it looks like he is doing another one. As he is slowing down. Oh, almost a hit there. As we go to Kuski, he just starting his hot lap. He's sitting on 9th position. Viking Rain. Purple sector 1. Can he beat his teammate? Stepper is retired from the session, so he might be pretty sure he can't improve his time any further. And we have still 4 people sitting without any lap times. Viking Rain now, what can he get? A 1:04.9, good enough for 9th place. Kuski. And he is not improving. Hardy with a purple sector 1. So the track is getting faster. Sector 2 purple as well. So he's going for it. He's going for a killer time, maybe. Last turn, nice exit. What can he do? He is sitting on 4th with a 1-4-1. Best time in sector 1 and 2, but he might lose it in sector 3. Another try. Was the only one still sitting on his medium compound. Purple sector 2. The gym. Can he improve his time? No. Jiggle. Didn't improve his lap time. Kuski on 6 now. But with much more worn tires than his competitors. Hardy with 2 laps, Kuski with 2 laps, was with 5 laps on the mediums. This might be a huge disadvantage. At least at the start of the race he should be much warmer tires, but he needs to come in really early. 6 laps, no position change. So OJ Slays, Josh, Jackson and Hasek without any time. So they starting from the back of the grid, as we have Jim on pole with a killer time. Steph Willis close behind. Mikkel Magnus on 3rd, Hardy on 4, Jiggle on 5, Whiskey on 6, Unholy Red Eye on 7, Jordan on 8, Farblich on 9th, IFC Doors on 10th, Viking Rain on 11, Ross on 12, OJ Slays 13, Josh 14, Jackson 15 and Hasek 14. How would be the weather in the race? Here the results from the qualifying again. 46 thousandths of a second between first and second. So everyone in the top 10 is starting with the soft. We have Ross on sitting on 12, so he got a free tire choice that might giving him back his medium. Or he got the advantage to start with a much fresher set of mediums. So we're still loading into the race, and it is sunny. There. We have 12 drivers on the list, not 14, so we're missing 2. I am missing Josh, Jackson, Hasek and OJ Slays. So all 4 drivers without time are not on the list. I hope they are on the grid. Otherwise we have to deal with 12 drivers. And we have race start. Yeah, everyone is in. Good start from Jim. Hardy is trying to the inside, but he thinks better of it. But good start from Jim. Oh, there's Hardy. He's leaving the track and he's even falling back. Probably some position changes towards the midfield. Everyone is just everywhere on track. Oh, there is lock up between Jiggle and Unholy, and he got front wing damage. Viking sitting on that last, and he is spinning around. Also front wing damage. Oh, he overheated tires, dirty, so hopefully he can get back on track. Yeah. But now he is losing it. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be the first safety car. He's staying on a really dangerous location. As we see, Steph is now going from the outside. They are on green, but they're entering sector 2 now. So it's green. No safety car deployed. Jim is losing the lead, and he now has to look back to Mikkel. So we have a fight between the first 4 positions, as Mikkel is showing. And Steph with a bad exit. Oh, my Jim got some bad tires. Still really close, and we have Dawes. He is passing Jordan. Still some fight in the midfield. Let's go. Oh, there's someone in the grass. It is Unholy Red Eye. Oh no. So Hardy is losing a little bit behind Mikkel, and the first 3 now fighting for first. Who is making the first move? Hope Tim can keep it this time. We have the first pit stops. It is Jiggle and Jordan in the pits. Jordan is going for the softs. Jiggle is going for the mediums. The Alfa Romeo with a weird noise again. He might is losing a bit there, but Jim stays within 1 second to Steph Willis. Strong race for him in the Racing Point. But Jim got far more EOS, so the EOS is enabled, and here is the lead change. Steph, no EOS, 14%, as Jim got 50% left. So, but Steph is going inside. Is he keeping it side by side action here? But he's keeping himself off for now. Huddy in the meantime in third. Mikkel got his pit stop done. He's now going for the hard compound tire. Only one on track, so and he's in the middle of the grid. I would say Slays, together with his teammate, is hunting down the Red Bull of Josh. This is the closest battle so far. Jordan is passing Hazard for 13, so he might closing into this little train here. Nice and clean racing so far from the boys down there. And Jordan is already on Jackson, so he's going for it. Probably turn 3, but from the outside, and he is hitting the first Ferrari and is hitting the second Ferrari, losing his end plate. Oh, Jordan, that was probably a little bit over motivated, and now he's going for the second one, and he's still got the pace to keep up with his teammates. He's setting pressure. 3 overtakes in 1 lap. Really aggressive driving from Jordan, but even with his end plate damage, he can still keep up. Now he's coming right there. In the meantime, Steph is still sitting within the DRS window here. It's gonna be a close battle between those guys, but who is making the first mistake could cost him the race, or the race win. Really strong performance from Jim and Steph here in the first 7 laps. Jim with a bad exit. And Kuski, ladies and gentlemen, he's sitting on 4th place. Another strong performance from the Mercedes driver. The Steph is going for it inside. Turn 2, now turn 3. Jim gives him space. Slightly Taz is squeezing him to the outside a little bit. But he makes the job done. Now the switchback from Jim inside, he's done. Wow. What a killer race here. Not bad for a beginner league here. Guys improving on every race. But who is going into the pits? Who would be the first one going into the pits? I would say Slays, still behind the Red Bull. But he's not making a move. Maybe not fast enough on the straightaways. He got tons of ERS as Josh is running out of fuel and only got 40%. Oh, the Slays got 64. He's using it, but he can't close in enough. Jordan is now in the pits, probably for a ring change. And it looks like Hardy is closing in just by a little bit to the front runners. Jordan on the mediums now. Second pit stop for him. OG Slays still not able to pass the Red Bull. But a strong performance from every driver here on track. Like a good boy, he's driving behind him, not making any moves. Breaking Rain guy left the session. He is really disappointed from this. Also Hasek left the session. Hope he can get back. Still gonna be, and we have the first one in the Unholy. He got another moment here. The fresh mediums probably still too cold. Get too much throttle. Probably his was 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Jim with a fresh pair soft, so he is doing the undercut on Steph. Probably he's really close to Dawes. He's now going inside. Makes the job done. Dawes gave him tons of space there. Really fair. But Fabi is running out of DRS. Also Dawes, so but it looks like that this situation is done and dusted. Fabi up to 4th place. Steph is now in the pits. That brings Hadi on 1st place for now, but where is Jim? Can Jim pass? As Steph is going for a different strategy, he's going for the softs. There is Jim. Jim just barely passed him. Steph already is trying to make his move inside with these fresher tires, softer tires. So this race situation is done for now, but Steph definitely has to go into the pits for a second pit stop minimum. He needs a gap now. Husky on 2nd. He's driving his own race there. But Fabrice is closing in. Hadi is now in the pits. Oh, barely get the speed down. Holy smokes. And he got hard tires. So he's going for a one stop, that's confirmed. And that brings Kuski and Fabrich up to 1st and 2nd. Wow. Steph is now closing in. Jordan gets his place back in front of Josh Slays. But Steph now. All the guys in front of him got 12 laps old softs, so they have to go into the pits. Next shortly, so Farblich inside, job done. Jim is making a move on the racing point. No, the racing point is going into the pits. Farbig is going into the pits as well. Cusco is carrying on 13 laps old soft. Farbig is taking a set of mediums. Steph is slapping Jackson. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't believe it, but is this lap 14 of 36 and we don't even have a VSC. Now we have a VSC. I should keep my mouth shut. Kuski got a 5-second time penalty, heavy collision with Steph. And Steph don't have any front wing. What happened there? Bad camera angle. And now another collision right into the back of a McLaren. Kuski's left the session. What a dramatic turn of events here, and that brings Jim back into first position. DRS is activated. But what happened to Steph and Kuski? So this situation is might be reviewed by the stewards after this race, that's for sure. Chico Fingers is in the pit, or is now on the pit exit. Another fresh soft tire. So we had actually 15 and 16 drivers on grid, and that's a little bit confusing here. 14 drivers in the qualifying, 16 drivers in the race. 2 retired Jacksons in the pits. Front wing change. Farbig sets fastest lap time. Sitting on 4th. Best result so far for him. Hope he can keep his AlphaTauri there. He got a good gap to doors. Hardy is closing into Mikkel Magnus. Closest battle is Ose Slays, and Josh and Slays didn't pit it yet, but Josh is going for it. He's not going for the pits. 14 laps old softs. Also OJ Slays and Tazik. So Josh is going for mediums, Slays is going for mediums. Tazik is going for mediums as well. So the fight is going on still. And this is gonna be the closest battle on track for now. The field pretty much split out. Is that an AlphaTauri there? Is Farbig just lapping Josh? Oh. Jiggle now with the fastest lap time. And Farbig is getting closer to Hardy, as I see it. 2 laps ago it was over 11 seconds. Now it is a little bit under 11. But Farbig got the mediums on, Hardy got the hards. Sector 2 yellow flag. So, and those guys giving us a battle for a lifetime. All these days, still sitting behind the Red Bull. He's closing in the turns a little bit, but on the straightaways, the Red Bull definitely faster. Okay, he's not even closing in, just a little bit. And finally, Slays got past the Red Bull. It's getting dark, so maybe we see some rain at the end of the race. Well, pretty soon it is really turning dark here. We might see some drops in the next few laps here. That could be turning the events again. Blue flags now for OJ Slays. It is Steph Willis. So OJ Slays is now getting a good gap between him and the Red Bull. So this move is done and dusted. We have Unholy against Was. Was no EOS, Unholy almost no EOS, and he is now passing him. Was almost gave him the whole track there. Not really defending. And he's going for the inside. Unholy is completely missing the apex, but then was again the move of those drivers really struggling around, especially in sector 2. Farplay is now under 10 seconds to Huddy, so we might see a battle at the next couple of laps, but he's only closing in little by little. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, even with 14 drivers left in the race, we don't really have close battles here. Steph is closing into Ross right now, but he's much faster. So, and he starts flying by. So now we might see a battle coming up between him and Unholy, because he's really fast. He fortunate turns of events, having had a situation with Kuski, lost his entire front wing, then he crashed into the McLaren. So he might be still a little bit angry. Joss is now closing into Slays. Steph is missing the apex. Looks like Unholy can keep the gap by 2 point. Oh no, he's dropping now. So Steph is faster. And Jim is driving a brilliant and clean race and up in front there. No mistakes, nothing. So if he's keeping it like it is right now, he would be the race winner from Austria, and that would mean we have 3 different race winners in the first 3 races here in JS Racing. We had Jordan in Canada, we had Hadi in Hungary, and we probably will have Jim as our 3rd race winner in this season. We got a huge gap to Mikkel. Question is, has Mikkel to go into for a second pit stop? Because he got 16 lap old hard tires. The gaps between 3 and 4 staying this way. But Steph is now under 2 seconds behind Unholy, so there might be a battle coming up for 6th place. No, he lost it. He lost 1 second. Check the tree. He lost 1 second. Hadi is now closing in massively to Mikkel. Yeah, I hope you guys are still enjoying the race, even without any battles at the moment. You might see some battles coming up. Sector 3 yellow flag. Who is it? Don't know who it was. Unholy is going to the pits now as Jiggle, with a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit line. So that means the fight for 6th place is done. So he deserved his 5-second time penalty as well. That brings Jiggle on top of him for now. Jim is in the pits as well. He's almost lapping his teammate there. Blue flag. Here's Jim. And he got a fresh, soft tire. So he's going for the fastest lap. Fabich got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, exceeding the tracks. And he's now fighting with Jim. Wheel to wheel. Who got the better exit? No making dive bombs, he's cutting the corner there. Now the question is, what's with the hard tire runners there on second and first? Jim will be closing in on Mikkel. Magnus is in the pits now. He's going for the soft, probably, while Hardy is still staying out. So Jim is definitely going back to second place just in this moment, or just at this moment. Fabich on third now. But only looks like his transmission unholy with the fastest lap 152, and we need a gap between him and Fabich, who is looks like I don't get any. Sim now with the fastest lap time. But what is Hadi doing? Is he going to finish that race? That means that Jim has to bring a 7.2 second gap down and pass him in the next 7 laps. So 1 second per lap wouldn't be enough. He got the much fresher tires. And here we are, 5 seconds, under 5 seconds. Mikkel is 3.6 seconds behind Fabich, so there's a possible third place, and Hadi is now going into the pits. He's going for the softs. And he's serving his 5-second time penalty. That brings Fabich up to second place, but he got much worn mediums. Can he go with that tires? The standings right now here: Jim on first, Fabich on second, Mikkel closing in on third, Steph back to fourth place, not the result he was hoping for. Hadi on fifth, Dawes on sixth, Jigglefinger 7, Unholy Red Eye is sitting on 8, but he's closing into Jiggle just a bit. Was sitting on 9th, Jordan on 10th, over this race 11, just 2 seconds behind. Hazek on 13 and Jackson on 14. Closest battle could be Fabich against Mikkel, and Unholy is coming really close to Jiggle now. And we have Type 1. Josh is closing into, yeah, OJ Slays. What would be the first battle? Currently, that is the closest one. But Josh is ghosting. Mikkel is now really close to Farblich. Under 1 second. Also Unholy is under 1 second on Jiggle now. And Type 1 is under 1 second on OJ Slay. So who is making the first move here? Oh, Farblich losing it. Was there a collision or something? Or did he lose it by himself? But this move is done. Let's go to Unholy. Or especially to Josh still sitting behind Slays. But he's now coming on the long straightaway. Turn 2. Unholy was losing it, so the closest battle for now is Slays against Josh. And both are ghosting sometimes here again. Hardy is now close to Steph. We might see a move for 4th place. As Hardy got the much fresher tire. Sector 2, Sector 3, yellow flag. And this is Unholy. Got the moment in Sector 2. Because he's now 10 seconds behind Jiggle. And about Hardy, he has to decide where he is going from here on, because he's also driving in WCR and they're driving almost at the same time. So he has to decide, is he staying here in JS League or is he going to leave WCR? But for now he's on 4th place, the race winner from last week, or from the last 2 weeks. We had the break last week. And Farblich is still comfortably sitting on, but as I see this, Farblich got a 3-second time penalty and he is 4 seconds in front of Hardy. So if he can keep that gap, he got his first podium. OJ Slays get passed by Josh, and now the fight is going on as we have the second to last lap. Good job to those two drivers here, they basically fighted the whole race. Jordan is closing into Ross. It's really closing in. Much better exit turn 1. Got no DRS, no ERS, but slipstream. He's braking a little bit earlier than was, but was left him tons of space. Really clean racing from the Williams driver. Also he slays now. And Hadi is now closing into Farblich. What happened there? The gap was over 4 seconds. Now, not even 1. So Hadi is driving for the podium. And he is now past the AlphaTauri. But in the meantime, here is coming our race leader, Jim, for his first win in this season. Congratulations to him. Mikkel, the 2nd place. Good first race for him. Then Hadi, 3rd after a strong comeback. Farblich, 4th place. Steph, 5th place. Dawes, so, and we will invite our podium positions. Jim, if you can hear me, come into the party by yourself, please. And who was the guy on 2nd? Let me... As I get joined by Hadi. Hadi.
How's it going?
Good, good, how are you?
Good.
Nice comeback after a really hard start of this race.
Yeah, thank you. It was pretty bad. That first safety car. Steph came back onto the track and I almost hit him. He was the one that ended up spinning out. And when that ended up happening, they told me to hand the position back, told me it was an illegal overtake, so I got off the race line and slowed down, but he stayed right behind me and slammed right into the back of me, so I think that's where the issue happened there.
Okay, Mikkel Magnus. Sorry guys, I have to invite the 3rd one. It is Mikkel Magnus 03, I suppose. Yeah, here we are. So, I also get joined by Jim. Jim, what an amazing race.
Yeah.
Absolutely clean racing tonight.
I know, yeah. No longer just the 1-lap king. And I got the fastest lap. I took all the points. Quite happy with that. I did spin right at towards the end, and my heart dropped. I was like, oh no. But I luckily managed to scrape it back.
Yeah, it was a killer time in the qualifying, as we expected that, but the race, absolutely clean, brilliant driving tonight, so you are the 3rd winner in this season.
Yeah, so Jordan won Hungary. Who won the next one? Was it Hoodie?
Hoodie was winning in Hungary and Jordan was winning in Canada, so... Yeah, Canada was the first race, Hungary the 2nd one, and that was the 1st one, so we have 3 different race winners. But Hadi with the lead in the championship, I suppose, because he got the podium positions here.
Yeah, I don't know the current standings at the minute, because obviously I think my teammate's still going to be top. I know because he's got some points there today as well. But yeah, overall I'm happy. Renault carry on. the flag at the top.
Yeah, absolutely a really strong performance from the Renaults, also from the McLarens. Okay, Viking had a bad start and he was losing his car at in lap 1, I think, and yeah, then he retired. So, but still good points for the McLaren as well. So we might have a really close standings by now. So
yeah, is the who else is in here? There should be 3 of us.
yeah, Hadi is in the 3rd place, and we're still waiting for Mikkel Magnus, one of the new drivers here. But 14 drivers good.
I'll send him an invite.
Yeah, Hadi, what was your feeling after the qualifying? I think you had 4th place in the quali, and then you had a brilliant start, but then you was losing the positions after turn 3. What happened there?
I was pretty happy with the qualifying. I mean, I knew it was gonna be quick, and then you know, Jim threw out a crazy lap here. So that was good. First start was all right. I got around the first corner and kind of jumped up to 2nd and kind of quickly fell back. I got on the throttle a little hot in turn 1, so a little spin and dropped right back into 4th, and then I kind of just settled in after that and tried to run my own race.
So we now get joined by the 2nd place here, Mikkel. 1st race in Jay's Racing, 2nd place. What's your feeling? Or how is your feeling?
I think it was quite a good race, but I kind of fucked up my race in the beginning by hitting Jamie in the back, but then I took the hard tires on because I thought I could go to the end, but when I then realized that Jamie made a 2-stop to a soft, I had to respond, and then it worked pretty well.
Yeah, it was a strong performance from every one of you tonight. So yeah, 1st race, we saw the practice race yesterday didn't went well for you, but tonight it was much better. So finally 2nd place. Are you looking forward to get some race wins here in the season?
I hope I can get some wins, but we'll see. There's some good drivers out there, so hopefully.
Yeah, let's hope for a good competition this race. So yeah, so I don't have any further questions, so really thank you to the podium positions, and yeah, good luck for next week, however whatever the race is. So it was definitely my last stream as a commentary and streamer here for this league, because my racing career is still going on at next week for WCR. That's my questions to Hadi. You are driving in WCR as well, right?
Yeah. Yep. Planning on it. So we'll have to do some rethinking and think about what I want to do here. So there will be some decisions this week.
Oh yeah, that would be tough. So yeah, I will see you in staying in Jay's Racing League, or you even go to WCR. Both are around the same time, so it would be a really important decision to make for you. But yeah, good luck in doing the right thing. Jim, keep up with your pace. You are really doing well. You're really improving weekly by weekly. And Mikkel, nice 1st race in this season. So I hope we see more from you coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Yep, yeah, you will.
Okay, thanks guys for joining
cheers,
in, and
Chris.
yeah.
Thank you.
Bye bye guys.
See you.
See you later. Bye bye.
Okay, fellas, and that was it. No pictures this time. I apologize for that. But yeah, that was the live stream from Austria. Thank you for joining in, and see you soon. Bye bye.